Hey guys, it's Joshy here and I'm back with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Now this is a PU battle against Lucy, girl gamer of Pimp Knight's chat. And, I had two Pokemon I really wanted to show off in this, so I thought, I'll do it. And yeah, so she leads off with the Chatot, Polly, and I actually lead off with Jangamo. Now, this was actually an interesting start because I could have done better, but we'll see. So, she goes for her Flying Z and I thought, oh well, at least I'm going to leave this on 1 HP. And she raises her attack sharply, which is cool with the mirror move. You get to boost your own attack. But I actually went for the Dragon Dance, and because she outsped me, it didn't matter. But then again, as I said, she was aiming more for the boost in her attack than anything else. So here she thought, oh, well, I went for a Dragon Dance again. I believe she was expecting me probably to go for the Dragon Claw, so she could mirror move the Dragon Claw with a boosted attack. Now, I probably could have, because I could have two-hit this thing, but I went for Dragon Dance again this time, and she's still going to go for the mirror move here. Now, I really shouldn't have been so greedy and should have just attacked here, because, sorry, she didn't go for the mirror move again, because she went for the Aerial Ace and takes me down just to 3 health. I didn't actually need my Focus Slash, but then she's going to swap out here, and I guess at least I got rid of her attack boost she had, and bring in her Datura, which is her Gloom. Now, that doesn't do too bad of damage, especially considering the fact that Gloom has Eviolite and is quite a bulky Pokemon with it. So I take it just down low to red health, but I'm going to go down to the Giga Drain there. But, you know what, that was fine. Nearly took out the Gloom, so that gets mostly rid of a big threat, because I know that can be a big stall in, I've got one myself, and I've shown that it has been. So I thought, well, this thing rarely ever will carry a move that can take out Shedinja. So I'm going to bring in my Shedinja here and just go for the Shadow Claw. And also because I outspeed it, it's going to go down. So I get a crit, which mattered not, and that's gone down. So that's, one either side. So she's going to bring back in Polly here, and I really can't do too much to this. So I'm actually going to swap out here because I am actually Grandium Z Shedinja, but I have another Z move in this battle, so I don't end up using it. So I brought in Squishy, which is my shiny Wishy-Washy, and, I'm going to take an Aerial Ace, but I'm very good in stats, so I'm going to take that really well. And I am just going to, I'm going for the Ice Beam here, planning on taking it out, but she's going to swap into her Whiscash, and I'm going to hit it with the Ice Beam, and I was like, let's see what happens. And not too bad with health, but I freeze it, and she was like, oh, come on. And I was like, ha ha ha. So I thought, good, this is a good chance for me to set up the Pokemon I really want, one of the ones I want to show off anyway. So I bring Squishy back in here, and I'm going to send out my Venomoth. Now, this is one I bred. Now, you may have seen it or heard it in another video, but this is actually my Venomoth with my, the Park Ball from the bug catching contest. So it is a pretty cool ball. Now this is my physical Venomoth, which has Z Screech, which raises my attack and sharply lowers their defense. So usually a Pokemon, when they stay in after getting hit by Z Screech, does take a lot of damage, if not dies to whatever hit I can hit it with. So, I get the Z Screech off, which is good. And this thing isn't looking very good at this stage. So it does go for the Scald, and I was like, please don't burn, please don't burn. Takes me down to almost red health. But I get away without a burn there too. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is good. I was a bit worried, but we're safe. So here she actually withdraws Whiscash, which I was a little surprised with because I didn't know if she'd want to sack anything off. And then she brought out the Meow Stick, and I thought, okay, I wonder if this is sashed or anything. So obviously I'm going to hit it hard with a boosted attack, max attack, and super effective. But no, I'm going to take that out and get some HP back. So I was like, oh, well, Meow Stick's down there. So she's going to bring back in Polly, and I was like, okay, now my choices of moves, I wasn't sure. And she outsped me, so I was like, okay, well, let's see. This does a fair chunk of damage. I just survive on 4 HP, and I thought, I'm going to go for the Poison Fang. I know it's not super effective or anything. It does over half, and then she was like, come on, because she got badly poisoned as well. But I was like, well, actually, that's 50% chance on the Toxic Fang. So I was actually aiming for that because I didn't know if I could take that out with anything, and I didn't think I was going to outspeed it to be able to get a flinch on Zen Headbutt. So I got to use my Venomoth there, so I was pretty happy. So I'm like, okay, well, Polly's going down anytime soon, so I thought I'll bring in the Mighty Anna. Now, I really should have bought the Mightyana in on the Gloom at some stage to try if there was more HP, because it would have been really good if I could have got a Toxic off, because this guy is quick feet and he's choice banded, so then it really makes him faster and a bit of a real big threat. But unfortunately I don't. So he's going to bring in Roly Poly here, which is her Togedemaru, which I've just bred one, which will appear soon enough in some videos. And I thought, oh, well, I'm going to swap in a Shedinja because we've got a fake out coming, and I don't, unless she carries rollout, this thing probably won't have anything that's going to hit me with at all. So she does actually swap out there, so she confirms that I haven't got anything and brings in the Lampent. And I thought, okay, well, I was expecting the swap anyway, but I went for the dig. So this is where if I did have my ground EMZ, it would have been really cool, because I probably could have one-shotted this thing. But unfortunately, with it being, or within close anyway, but with it being, you know, Eviolite, it's going to take me out with a Shadow Ball. So I did some damage, and I thought, okay, well, I know what this can carry. I hope I can actually get this Turtoga to work this time. Now it's got its right moves. So I thought, okay, well, let's see. So I went for the Shell Smash. I already outspeed it, and I was wondering if she was going to go for a Will-O-Wisp or not, but she really obviously knew what I wanted, because she went straight for it. Here, she goes for the Energy Ball, and I'm like, yes, thank you, that's what I wanted. So I'm going to go down to my Sturdy, and this is the stage I remember that Togedemaru has Fake Out, and I was like, oh, god damn it. So I can't do much there. But the weakness policy activates, raising my attack and special attack, so now I can outspeed, you know, a fair bit on her team, and also I have four boosts, so my attack power is tripled. So that, you know, Wish Cash is quite defensive, decent HP, quite bulky. So that Skull does do a fair chunk of damage, but I'm able to two-hit this thing, so I wasn't afraid, and I know it's not going to outspeed me now. So Wish Cash is going down to the second Skull, so I'm like, oh good, I've got her down to the last two, and I'm down to 3. But, as I said, Togedemaru has Fake Out. So I could have swapped here, but there was no use, because I guess I could have swapped, because this thing can at least outspeed Lampent, so I could have brought it back in to at least do a hit, but I'm down there. So it's a bit unfortunate, so I was like, okay, well, I don't know how fast she's running, what EVs or anything, because I can tell you now my EVs are going to be different to hers, but I bought in Mightyana, and I thought, okay, and it outspeeds me, so it's obviously max speed, probably, or at least some speed investment, and that's going to take me down, so it's telling me it's obviously, you know, it's life orbed, as we can see. So this is not good. So I thought, okay, well, I'll bring in Squishy and see what I can get off and what happens. And I know, as I said, because I've bred one and I've looked up, this thing actually has nice special defense. So I'm like, damn it. So the Quick Claw actually activates. I'm like, awesome. Okay, cool. Because I went for Scald and I was like, please burn, please burn. And I got it down, nearly kills it, and I don't get a burn off. That's going to get a Zing Zap off, and that's going to take out Squishy. So I do lose that one 2-0, but I got a better chance to show off some of the mons I wanted to. So it was a bit unlucky, and Roly Poly just lives like right there. But that's how it goes. So it was a fun battle, and I really enjoyed it, and I thought you guys might enjoy seeing it. And yeah, so if you did like it, please do Zing Zap that like button, because it does help. And, you know, let me know any feedback or anything. I love hearing from you guys in the comments. Anything you think you want me to breed. You know, some Pokemon even just randomly to use, like Turtoga or Venomoth, were really cool. And guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.